Welcome back to Limbus Company Daily Mirror Dungeon. A little bit of a warning for this episode. Currently, it probably sounds weird. It's gonna be a little weird, I think, even compared to normal, just because I've had some air conditioning issues, so I'm not currently in my normal recording spot. Hopefully, it's still good enough. But anyways, it's time for more Mirror Dungeon 2. Now, I don't have any particular plan for today. I do have, I didn't mention this last time, I don't think, but I did get this Starlight reward. Just so I've got a little bit more now. Will you enter Mirror of Mirrors? Yes. So let's see, what do we get? What do I want to use? There's some burnt stuff here. Some charge stuff. I could try doing charge. There's a lot of good charge E.G.O gifts right now. 2 random allies gain 2 charge count. Sloth, absolute resonance. Yeah, and there is a lot of decent charge identities. You too, of course. I mean, if I just throw on every charge identity, it's just this, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. These two have charge E.G.Os, and these 3 are the only ones that don't have anything charged. But I think this is probably going to be like the selection, just because they're all the charge people. So they're the ones who make the most benefit from charge. Some of them more than others. We'll use Telepole here. I never use Telepole, but it's charged. So, sure. Yeah, grab Section 2 as well for you. Mersault and W Corp. You want Pursuance, because Pursuance is the funnier option. Parcorp. No, not you. Reindeer. Just throw on those. Oops. An arrow. Okay, there we go. Being weird. Rose Banner. Okay, I put Rose Banner Mersault. Do we want, or I didn't put, I put W Corp Mersault instead of Rose Banner. Do I want Rose Banner? I think I probably do. Over, W Corp, because W Corp Mersault is not that good. Believe it or not. That, I mean, believe it, because it's a pretty easy thing to believe, I think. I guess it depends on the person. You may hear dog noises in the background at some point right now, but that happens. Well, you of course get first, you second, third. Reindeer doesn't really benefit from charge that much, that's the issue. We don't have a lot of wrath. We won't be able to get any benefit from his charge. I probably should use him, but I'm gonna have him like here. Something like this should work. We'll add these 2 later on. Because I know Rabbit Heathcliff is really strong, which is why I'm like not giving him the second speed die soon, because we don't need to focus on it. He's just kind of going to be here. He doesn't need the speed soon. It should be 2 people. 2 random allies gain 2 charge count. Why do you 2 charge count? No one else has 2 charge count. I don't know, is it supposed to be when I start the turn? Because if so, why did she already... Did someone else just gain 2 charge at the start of the turn? Did Dawn gain 2 charge at the start of the turn? Well, I think something weird happened there. Yeah, Dawn is 1... No, Dawn is 1 from the passive. So it looks like only 1 person got 2 charge at the start of the turn. Yeah, only 1 person. Rabbit Heathcliff was the only one who got it this turn. So it seems like it's a little busted right now. That's unfortunate. So, what is it? Sloth absolute resonance? Yeah, random ally gains 3 charge count. Not like anything too strong. Just line up 3 sloth, which shouldn't be too bad. We've got a little bit of sloth. Not really a lot though. Primary sloth for Dawn, tertiary sloth for Mersault. And that might be it for sloth. I think so, yeah. Does... I guess the Rose Banner Gregor might have some sloth too. We'll add him to the team sooner or later. I mean, because it's charged up, there is still like a semi-focus on Rupture, semi-focus on Rupture. Rupture and Tremor, yeah. Just because some of them have Rupture, some of them have Tremor. So even stuff like Rose Banner Gregor is still good, because it is still good Rupture sometimes. These goons. There we go. We don't have, like, any slash here yet. So, or we do have some slash units, of course, because Warp Dawn is mainly slash. Just using Tears right now. But it's good time to be dealing with these guys, because we can do a lot of damage to them. Hopeless? Oh, it's because of paralysis. Then it might actually be hopeless. It's Mersault, though. He can take a hit. Like that.
전투에 임하겠습니다. 이 공격은 꽤 먹혀든 것 같아요.
Okay, he almost succeeded. Somehow. Because he managed to get rid of the paralysis, but then lost the clash even after that. Rip. And then leap. So it's just this guy left, but we've got our strong attacks headed directly for him, so he's got no chances. Both of these are very powerful. Quick suppression will just be enough to kill, but even if it didn't, we'd have rip space. Yeah, 125 and it didn't even use its final coin. It's just a funny skill. It'll be nice to get to the shops and be able to actually, like, level up some people's stuff. Events, see if we get anything new. Nothing new. This is a classic. Close my eyes so I can get this. Oh, I didn't even notice Ishmael's sanity is already awful. It's because of the passive, we're getting the Bloom Resonances. And another one, this one's nice though. Being able to build up resources is very strong, if we can succeed here. We could not. Unfortunate. So no paper and crane for us, or coffee and crane for us. So we just saw two Mirror Dungeon 1 events there. Nothing else new. I still have only seen a fraction of all of them, I think.
걱정 마시오. 최후의 혈구 하나만 남아 있다면 생명은 어떻게라도
This is less damage, but you gotta build up your charge. We need to stop getting Bloom Resonances so Ishmael does not go insane. We don't really get that much of a benefit from Ishmael going insane, because it's not like she has any charge E.G.Os. That didn't even kill. How did that not kill? I mean, it's because of the tails, I know that much, but still very strange. And we can just do this and finish some of them off. Not all of them. Some of them will still live. Ooh. Ishmael is going to go insane. That's not great. Is it just because she's not getting the chance to clash? Oh, there's the moth. Oh, that might be fine. That is fine. Just have these two defend. Make sure that it doesn't get the target doesn't get swapped around at all. Yeah, Art of Blossom Star. How cool. 50. They're neutral to Pierce, so some damage.
보이나요? 세상과 함께 타들어가고 싶었던 내 몸부림이.
And rev up. Rip space, finish him off. Just like that. The issue is, Ishmael's still negative 45 sanity for the next fight. But we don't need to worry about that, because we get to go to the next floor first. Ooh, lightning rod, absolutely. Start of battle, allies gain 3 charge count. 2 more allies in the battle have enemy skills, allies gain 5 charge count instead. And because we definitely have that, all allies start with 5 charge count. Stuff like, for example, like, Rodion can just straight up use their secondary. She doesn't need to worry about building up charge at all now. I haven't seen the avenue this goes for yet, but I'm pretty sure it's just Alleyway Watchdog. Just based on the look of it. And the fact that it's charge related. Which one are you going to do here? 29, 30, 33. I think I'm going to go Bottom Path. Why is it not letting me scroll? What? Okay, I don't know. We'll go for this one though, because I want to take the risky encounter. Which one do you think will be better here? You or you? Starting with 5 charge count for this is nice, because you just can get a lot of rupture count off. Yeah, 4 rupture count. And then here, Charge just makes you do debuffs. You'll be the last person to join, I think. We'll take
싱싱한
Gregor
풀이
for now.
보이네.
Because Gregor also has cool charge ego. Because, I mean, it just makes it so it gives charge to anyone who hits the person you hit with the ego. Oh,
걱정 마시오.
Rose Banner battle. I
최후의
forgot
혈구
about that.
하나만
Right.
남아있다면 생명은 어떻게라도 보존될 테니.
Well... Oh, you want him dead. Oh, wait, no, this is a blunt. Oh, I see. This is the one where it's normally pierced with the corrosion's blunt. Makes sense. He's weak to blunt. That's not good. That's very much not good. Because you want him dead no matter what. And you're going to spend some of your HP to do it. Burned by 2 extra wrath resonance on all units. We don't want that. We do not want that, I don't think. Well, we're just going to hope that everything's fine. We also should trigger the passive again. So Ishmael is losing sanity still. Not that it matters right now. Why did that not spend the charge? Was that not his tertiary? Could it not have... Well, this is gonna be bad.
보이나요?
I think he doesn't die, I don't think, but he's gonna take a lot of damage. He might die, actually, honestly. No. 95, though. That's not good. Especially since this is, you know, like a pretty strong unit.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
Vibration compression just killed.
다소 유리하구려.
As to be expected. Did not everyone get 5 charge count? How does this work? Oh, it's only start of the battle. Right. Yeah, it's not every... I don't know why I was thinking it's every turn. It's very obviously not every turn. How did you spend a charge count, though? Can't you just, like, not spend charge count?
지금 바쁜데. 용건만 빨리.
Where did you get a blunt sprint up from? From this. Oh, it's because the passive. That's why. Okay. That's where you spent all your charge. That makes sense. Forgot about that for a second. And we'll just do that then.
전투에
Grip
임하겠습니다.
space. Overkill. Still managed to get a tail. Interesting. Even at max sanity. Alright.
한방 먹였어. 다음은 어디요?
Okay. And rack up some scores. Finish this goon off.
자, 한건
And there
했고.
we go.
유효타 좋아.
So everyone's still alive. Luckily, oh, we're not going to the rest space. I forgot we went the opposite direction. We in fact went in a path where we physically cannot choose to go to the rest space now. That's fine because we get 44 cost here, so we'll have 200 in case we see something we really want. I could bench him for a little bit, actually. Not a bad idea. But I think he'll be fine.
풀이 보이네.
Probably. I mean, it's not like he's gonna lose clashes unless things go wrong. It's just one-sided attacks on him that we gotta be fearful of.
유감 없는 싸움을 기대하겠소.
He's gonna have charged to instantly put on the mask, but we can't trigger it because we don't have enough wrath. Because it's wrath res and 3 wrath res, yeah. I don't think a bunch of rupture on this guy. He resists the slash. So we don't want to go for a lot of slash stuff here. Extra blunt on everyone, yep. Shade of fire. We'll do that, and then vibration compression because it'll work. It'll spend some charge in the process, but it'll give her blunt damage up, so if she goes to like a tertiary next turn or something, it'll be good. I guess it's only if it doesn't spend the charge because she didn't perfect grammar right.
근방의 싸움은 우수했어.
We're doing fine on E.G.O resources so far, I think. I really feel like we should have more. I guess we don't though. It's fine then. I should be careful here. How's Ishmael's sanity doing? Not great. So I'd say let's just not use enough bloom skills to trigger it. Even if it does mean we're going for unoptimal things. We don't want Ishmael to die too much, I don't think. That would be a little bad. And she's winning clashes, there we go. Gonna charge so she can mind whip next turn. If I get the opportunity to, which I think I will. Yep. And we can just go for this. I'm not using a single bloom skill, so Ishmael is still doing well. Doing swimmingly.
일이 끝나갈 조짐이 보이는군.
완벽한 한방. 시원한 걸.
Then Mind Whip,
씹는 맛이
Overkill.
있는데?
Nice
적확한
job.
한압이었어. 어제 톱날을 열심히 손본 보람이 있네.
Now loading. And we get to see a shop now. And so hum fills the air. Regular skill replace, that's not too good. Pendant is, we've seen that though. This is, yeah, this one. Poise, smoke and wires, double bleed, which is funny. When ally inflicts bleed on a non-staggered enemy with skills, inflict 1 bleed and +1 bleed count on the target. Skills lost and 3 bleed and +1 bleed count instead. This doesn't help us because we've got like no skills that inflict bleed. Same with smoke and wires. It doesn't really help us too much. Do we want to replace a Gregor skill? Not really. We don't get that much of a benefit from it. So do we want to do anything, or do we just... We'll just save our cost, I think. Nothing too beneficial here. Like, I could take the poise stuff, because poise is still funny.
빨리 시작하시죠.
But it should be fine. We're going all in on charge, so we're gonna want to save up cost in case we get multiple charge stuff in a later shop.
최후의 혈구 하나만 남아 있다면 생명은 어떻게라도 보존될 테니.
Abnormalities. Deal with the high speed ones first. On, you got this. Do that, and then next turn you can just rip space. And then Gregor has to deal with one of them. He should be able to manage that. Favored, 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 favored. Not great chances against a lot of these, it seems. We'll go for that one. I think that should still go fine. Raise the grass these guys so they're weak to wrath. And we can just run up every aggression. There we go. Oh, we triggered the passive, so Ishmael lost SP. He still won her clash at least. But the thing is, we're bringing it so much because we've got so much Gloom scaled, but she's not winning classes enough to like break the average of like the 15 SP each time we activate it. It's nice that she gets like the power up or something, but it's only one power up. If we did like 6 Gloom resonance, then I think it gets increased to a 2 power up, because it's basically just divided by 3 rounded down of the total Gloom resonance when the passive triggers. Yeah, she's Rodion spent her charge there, unfortunate. That sure was awesome, Sinclair.
적들이 흔들흔들.
Okay, a lot of them. You're the only person who is not staggered, and you can mind whip them. That'll work. That should work. That should work. A lot of strong attacks coming out this turn. You're not gonna kill someone. Use this then. Oh, this is good actually. We want to use Pursuance so we can heal up Heathcliff a little bit. Because it'll be a while before we can do any healing, I think. Very nice.
아까처럼만 해. 그럼 이번 전투도
And
쉽게
this,
갈 수
I
있을
mean,
거야.
this just kills, I think.
내가 너를 위해
It's
기도할
staggered.
것이다.
Pursuance kills.
넌 반드시 부서진다.
숨기기 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
Yeah.
훌륭하오.
I did it. This probably won't do it.
첨언을
Yeah, no.
얻었군.
I think everyone else dies though, so that's just the one
적확한 한압이었어.
successful kill. Oh, Mind Whip isn't killing either.
유효.
That's
우리가 우세.
kinda
서로
lame.
끝내보자고.
Oh wow. And then let's see. Well, I mean, they both die here. They both die here. You know it. I know it. There we go.
시동 걸어볼까?
Yep.
자, 한 건 했고.
Gloom down, and now we just gotta deal with the lust one. Yeah, that's not spending the charge, is it?
완벽한 한 방.
It should have spent 4
시원한 걸.
charge and inflicted 4 rupture count there. Is that bugged too? Or does that only work if the target has tremor and you tremor burst them? Enemies with rupture offensive reduced. That's not bad. I gotta figure out what's going on with Gregor. Something's not working here. First tremor, then reduce tremor count by 2. Spend 4 charge inflict for you with the charge count. It shouldn't be only if the tremor gets bursted. It might be? I think the enemies would have tremor then.
빨리 시작하시죠.
Very strange. So did they change it? I feel like they changed. I feel like anything. I feel like this and Hongwoo's Dimension Shredder, but wasn't that 5 before? And same with this. Wasn't this 5 up to 5 charge and inflict 5 rupture? Did they reduce rupture count? Did they just do like a nerf and like that I just didn't notice? Or am I just misremembering completely? I don't know. That's the issue. Because I very well can be misremembering completely, because I tend to forget. We'll do another pursuance here, just for the healing. Yeah, like that. Chains, that'll deal with that. That'll deal with that, and you do that actually. Yeah, perfect. Revving up. She's got enough charge that she should be fine now, and Leap will do enough charge so that Dawn will be able to rip space next turn.
굉장해요.
I do hope I get the ability like to change Dawn's deck. The question then is, do I give her another Leap or do I give her another rip space? Because she's doing great on charge, so she might just benefit more from another rip space. Especially if we get some more charge and Yu-Gi-Oh this run, which is likely. There's just these two left. And look at his HP, it's all better now. Pursuance is just really good. Yeah, 30% of HP to 2 allies with the lowest HP. Very nice for just keeping people living. Isn't it? Like that. They're weak to blunt, I think? No. I mean, they're weak to blunt if you stagger them, though. So, you know, close enough. Version compression isn't enough to kill, but we've got the rip space. The overkill rip space. And victory. Floor 2 done. I've been 22 minutes. This is a fine enough pace. All old stuff. More damage is staggered. Lost people get benefits. Do we even have any lost? I don't think we do. None at all. So a little blood, sweat, and tears does do more damage. We've got a couple sloth things, so we can make use of that part of it too. But just more damage against staggered people. Always nice. You see a lot of people get staggered. I think we're gonna go like this here because the shop's kind of the most important thing. As much as I want to do the event. Radiating Malice. It happened. These goons, it did not mean to zoom out there, but that's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's just a little bit of a messy episode today. It should be better. Air conditioning should be fixed soon, and then things should be back to normal starting tomorrow. I'm gonna try and stream, I think, tomorrow night. What's that, 2nd? Yeah, July 2nd. Because I wanted to stream last night, but I wasn't able to because, well, air conditioning moment. I feel a little bad for her. I do want to get into habit of streaming, like, semi-regularly. I think, like, Wednesdays and Sundays might be, like, a good schedule. Wednesdays whenever the update comes out, and then Sundays just because to do other stuff. Stuff like that. We'll have to see, though. Getting a consistent schedule is always a little hard. And I mean, it's I'm doing it at a bit of a weird time whenever I stream, because I do it at 10 p.m. my time, so it's pretty late. People in Europe, I'm sure, just can't watch at all. Take a rest. Everyone heals up a little. Leave the rest up? Yes. Funny how it shows that when there's no other option, radiating malice. Once again.
싱싱한 풀이 보이네.
Yeah, I don't know. If you whatever you guys think about like streaming stuff, I do have ideas for stuff I want to stream. I think sooner or later I'm gonna stream Love
내피랑
Corp.
먼저 갈 거야.
That's for sure. I think that would be fun with like let like viewers submit their like characters, stuff like that. Pretty like the standard stuff really. Because that'd be fun, I think. Not right now though. No, that'll be probably something I save for like when we earn a little bit of like Olympus throughout. We're still getting a lot of content, maybe like
우리가
next
우세.
month or
서둘러
something.
끝내보자고.
Because I mean, we're still early on in season 2, so it's still going strong. Like we're getting hard mirror dungeons soon, and sometime later this month we're getting Canto 4.5, and even then next month we're gonna be getting Refraction Railway too. Seems like September might be a dry month, but I think August will be a good time to try doing some funny stuff. Unknown screen.
싱싱한 풀이 보이네.
Probably check to make sure that this is actually like legible, because it looks fine. OBS says everything is fine, but I don't know if it is fine. Sure, it's gonna be really ironic if I say that and it's just like incomprehensible on your guys' side. But I hope that it's not like that bad.
그렇게 하죠.
Robot. A lot of damage to that one. I mean, we're just doing a lot of damage to them overall. That one just got staggered, nice.
기분을 두르고 있어요.
And the currently aim truth, they've got a weird aura about them. Like this. Actually do this so
그렇게 하죠.
Ishmael doesn't keep on losing sanity. I mean, it is nice for Ishmael to lose sanity. Art of Blossom Star can be pretty nice with the corrosion. And, you know, she's actually doing like fine as far as sanity goes right now, so I kind of want to keep that up.
제대로 찝었군. 자, 한 건 했고 완벽한 한 방. 시원한 걸.
Holy. And Gregor finishes it off. Nice. Simple enough fight. It's nice that these robots are only in risky encounters as far as I know, no normal fights. Because they can be a little tanky. I also haven't seen any like a super strong lowest star. Sure. That's fine, I guess. Shop time. Yeah, I haven't seen like this. Ooh, god. Shard disc. This is new though. When an enemy with burn is defeated, half the burn is inflicted on the enemy with the least burn at the start of the next turn, rounded up. Enemies with burn of their offense will reduce by 4 for the turn. That is funny, but it doesn't help the build. So I think I just do a tremendous price, replace a rip with a rip space. Absolutely. Seeing Dawn here, that's very nice to see. Now she's got 2 of each thing. 2 rips, 2 leaps, 2 rips, 2 leaps, 2 rip spaces. Very nice. So really just strategies leap into rip space normally.
싱싱한 풀이 보이네.
I don't have too many ways of getting charge yet, because I don't have too many charge ego gifts. I've got the one, everyone starts with 5 charge, so that's really nice. And one person gets 2 charge at the start of every turn. It should be more. Oh, it shows Dawn that time though, that's nice. And Dawn doesn't have rip space or rip space on the horizon at all. We just here. I think I've got any Pierce Math attack. You know, that's fine. Actually, I do have a Pierce Math, but it was lost, but I don't have at all. Not even in the slightest. So unfortunate. Unfortunate.
그렇게 하죠.
Oh yeah, this is Morel. You're dying a little bit here, look alike.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
Kinda surprised they didn't like wait and give Mersal the Morel identity eventually. Because we don't have a Morel identity. It's probably we have like the Sinclair one, but the Sinclair one's very clearly not supposed to be Morel, it's just one of the generic ones. I don't know if we will get a Morel. If so, it might be Rodion, that's the weird thing. Because of the fact that you can see Rodion with a red sheet like E.G.O in the background for Washing Ishmael. But then that'd be kind of weird 'cause in that mirror world, it's Rodion as well. Rose Banner. Brian Christoph's been struggling. You do that then. Muriel's a little strong. What does this do? Only if it gets high numbers, it's nothing right now. Like this, there we go.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Yeah. Unfortunately, when you're ripping space on, probably not the best person to rip space. Oh well. I don't think I remember Muriel having such good rolls before. A little strange.
이 공격은 꽤 먹혀든 것 같아요.
There we go. Oh no, that's not enough to stagger. It was almost enough to stagger. This thing dies at least.
다음은 어디요?
Even if it's not the best use of it,
저희가
being able to use it on Muriel would have been very good. Oh well. That's that. I'll do this. Because we can get a big envy resonance off here. That's nice.
전투에
And he is neutral to pierce. I think he's resistant to blunt. And he's gonna get staggered soon. Not by that, but soon. There we go. Oh, that's a lot of charge for everyone. I didn't even think about that because we had what, 6 envy resonance, and because we got the heads, everyone just is gonna get 6 charge. So everyone's doing pretty good on charge. Yeah, everyone just got a bunch. Rip space on the 10 HP enemy.
다음은 어디요?
Good.
오, 머리 좋다 단테. 방금 완전 좋았어.
Okay, they're all dying at least. I mean, I guess they haven't all died yet. They're kind of all dying. Still taking time for them to all die.
하나 마무리했습니다.
Okay, Mind Whip to finish him off. I hope. Mind Whip doesn't hit as hard as it used to. I don't know why it is. I think it's literally just because we've gotten used to some stronger attacks. And like, it's not as strong when you compare it to like Rip Space. Oh, spraying enemies with sinking of their offense level reduced. That does nothing for us. Enemies staggered. Someone healed. That's the best thing for us. That's kind of meh as it is for us. Right, combat participation limit up. We can bring Faust now. And we can go for this, I think. I guess it doesn't matter what the first pick we do is 9, 29, 24, 38. We'll do the risky encounter because then we can still go middle, then up, then middle, then up. And add you. You'll be 7 though. You're kind of like the least valuable. You just use charge and inflict some debuff. We have a lot of charge though. That's kind of the big thing about Faust. She's got like no way to reasonably get charge.
최선을 다해보지. 방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다가 사람
Man,
누구야?
she's the one who got the charge to start out with. Unfortunate. Oh, this is the one bad thing. It's not exactly a great situation to be in. You know, just do that. And we can do like this. Looks good. Kinda need to build up some wrath. Because Zon's teleport does require 1 wrath, and on top of the 2 Envy and 2 Gloom, and Envy and Gloom we're doing perfectly fine on. We've got 10 wrath, which is like a fair bit, but we could use more. That's the thing. That guy did not get a single tails. Unfortunate. Mersault just got staggered straight up.
터졌군요.
Yeah, nice.
완벽한 한 방. 시원한 걸.
Did you not spend the charge for overcharge? Why did you not spend the charge to trigger the effect of overcharge? You had enough charge. You just didn't? Oh no, you did. You just gained charge back somehow. I don't know. That's the issue. Weird stuff's happening. IDK. You go for that so we don't cause Ishmael to go insane. Simple as that. Surprised Mind Whip itself doesn't have an SP cost. Would have made sense. Would have also made sense if Mind Whip was like a negative sanity. If it was like a negative coin. Although I can definitely see why they wouldn't do that, because then they'd have to build around a negative sanity unit. which is very hit or miss from the two we've seen.
제대로 찝었군.
That's
자,
for sure.
한 건 했고.
Victory. Okay, that's out of the way now, so we get event. This is this guy. This is sure you got this, Gregor. Okay. Letting your Pierce defense level down. Now we do another fight, 29, or we should take an Abno for 20. We take an Abno for less cost. Wow. I like the fact that, like, I guess I'm just not like saying it in the correct way. I guess like gaining cost, because it sounds like cost would be a bad thing. Like, oh, this is less cost. Normally in a game you'd want the thing that's less cost, but in this case, no, you want more cost. But that's because, well, cost is a strange name for the currency, I feel. But I say that in the game where lunacy is what you need to use to run the gacha, so who knows? Project Moon's a little silly with their naming conventions. And how, like, we need ideality to, like, get, like... Ideality is how you actually get your pity stuff from gachas. Of course, there it's, like, an actual, like, pun on Gi-song, and Gi-song being ideal in Korean. I think I have enough charge to use either of those.
그렇게 하죠.
걸려라. 자, 한 건 했고. 승객이 딱 한 번 먹었어.
And grind them. Neutral to that. Yeah, it didn't do the rupture count, even though he had 8 guards. Now the guy didn't have any tremor, so did it not? I don't know. It's a shame though, because I really did like that effect.
소란이 줄었네요.
Oh. Give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Just had to do some stuff. What's the boss weak to? Is that weak to Lust? Yeah, Pierce and Lust. Okay. Don't know what that means. Oh, this is new. Tang, tang, tang. The sound of a plastic crashing is accompanied by the sloshing of a liquid. It looks like something that used to be an employee of a company. Its identity is evidenced by the now worn formal outfit in the employee card. The card is almost too battered and contaminated to recognize. Wearing a box filled with encapsulant on their head, the employee rams into it what looks like the door to a containment unit. A rubber O-ring is worn around their neck. Could it be there to prevent encapsulant from spilling? Cut the ring. Why not? Who will cut the ring? Okay. If there's a check, that's usually a good sign. Oh, this is a high threshold, even for the people that, like, have decent chances. But it looks like you need 2. You only need 1. I mean, I think we just gotta go with one of the ones who's got the 1, because I think they've got the best chances, yeah. One of you 2. Well, Gregor, you got this. The O-ring snaps rather easily. It might have been weakened by age. As the encapsulant pours out of the box, we face the person bloated and drenched with the substance through the glass window on the box. Knowing that it is no longer human, sympathy causes a hand to be offered. Put it away. It spoke. This was the only choice I had to survive. We are buried here with no hopes of rescue. We've been abandoned. We shoved our heads into encapsulant so that we can endure the time. The explanation is then followed by resentment. Why are you trying to save us after all this time? I want nothing more than to dip my head into that green water right now. Its face was still full of anger. It ran off with the empty box still in its head. All that it was left was a small employee card and the guilt of doing what shouldn't have been done. Select identity lost 30 SP. You'll be fine. Employee card gained. I don't think I've seen this one yet. Oh no, I have seen this one. I see. Activate the following with Wrath Absolute Resonance, or if any allies use a skill whose effect gives charge count. So if any ally uses a skill to gain charge count, next turn all allies gain 3 charge count. That's pretty good. Faust skill, that's not too useful. Stone Tomb is more poise from skills. Poise people get buffed. Skills inflict rupture, Envy inflicts even more rupture. I think we wait for the last floor. I think we just spend everything on the last floor. Faust really doesn't need the help. My mic stopped working for a second. Should be fine now. Oh. Huh? Did I just click on the note again while I was here? Wait, I'm kinda... What did I just do? Why can I not do it again? I don't know. Something weird happened there. The UI for like selecting the node like popped up even after I'd already selected it. It was just something strange was going on. I don't know what. Ooh, Headless Ichthus. Yeah, floor 4 bosses I think are just like Mirror Dungeon 1 bosses for the most part. Same as Mirror, like the same as Mirror Dungeon 1. He is like new bosses from Canto 4. For me. Third floor and floor 5 is Canto like major bosses like the Abnos. I say major-ish bosses, not like any actual like proper major bosses. If you get what I'm saying. Just try gunning him down, not gonna lie. We don't have the funny skill ready. Gotta make sure we're careful about the 5s here, since we're not gonna be able to redirect those with anyone else. Maybe, yeah, like that. Okay, then the 4th. And anything favored or better is good enough for me.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어. 자.
훌륭하오. 이외에 특별히 첨언할 이유도 없군. 깔끔하게 잘려나갔네요. 이제 저걸로 허튼 수작을 부리지는 못하겠죠.
내가 너를 위해 기도할 것이니 넌 반드시 부서진다.
일반적인 상황에선 선택하지 않을 방식이겠지만 이유가 있었으리라 생각하오.
정신이 물러 터졌군요.
적확한 한압이었소.
그렇지.
완벽한 한방. 시원한 걸.
좋아. 보입하게 성공했어. 계속 몰아붙이자고.
저희가 이길 것 같아요.
시동 걸어볼까? 하나 마무리했습니다. 팔 배터리 교체 했었나?
가능하면 다치시지 않게 싸우셨으면 좋겠어요.
대성공이야. 제대로 찝었군.
노래 부를까? 내 피가 배고파했어. 잘됐다. 그치?
전투에 임하겠습니다.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
정신이 물려 터졌군. 자, 한 건 했고. 지금이 기회인 것 같소. 완벽한 한 방. 시원한 걸. 다음은 어디요? 돈 벌러 가자.
가능하면 다치시지 않게 싸우셨으면 좋겠어요.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
아까처럼만 해. 그럼 이번 전투도 쉽게 갈 수 있을 거야.
걸려라.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지. 이봐, 버틸 자신 있어?
모든 결과들은 파우스트가 알아요.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고. 시동 걸어볼까?
자, 한 건 했고.
하나 마무리했습니다.
빨리 시작하시죠. 좋아. 얼른 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
그렇게 하죠.
날 뛰어보라고.
아이고야, 살살 해줘.
제대로 찝었군. 자,
아까처럼만 해. 그럼 이번 전투도 쉽게 갈 수 있을 거야.
그래서 카론이 안전벨트 잘하라고 했잖아.
전투에 임하겠습니다. 와, 엄청난 공격이었어. 기념할 만한 걸?
하나 마무리했습니다.
대성공이야.
맛이 있는데?
카론 신나. 노래 부를까?
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
굉장해요.
다소
이 공격은
유리하구려.
꽤 먹혀든 것 같아요.
그렇게 하죠. 어제 톱날을 열심히 손본 보람이 있네.
빨리 시작하시죠. 좋아, 얼른 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고. 전투에 임하겠습니다.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
이봐, 버틸 자신 있어?
적확한 한압이었어.
약점 파악 완료. 완벽한 한방. 시원한 걸.
야호. 이기는 편, 우리 편.
신속히 처리하죠. 지금이 기회인 것 같소. 자, 다음은 어디요?
야호. 이기는 편, 우리 편.
가자.
하나 마무리했습니다.
기차와 같이 달려나가겠소.
늦으면 매피랑 먼저 갈 거야.
그렇게 하죠.
너만큼은 나를 용서하지 말라.
무얼 잘못했는지 아는 것부터가 시작이랬어.
그래도 언제나 추월할 수는 없으니까.
이 공격은 꽤 먹혀든 것 같아요.
이봐, 버틸 자신 있어?
이젠 찌라. 죽여주마.
관리자님, 역시 저는 생각하지 못하는 방법을 떠올리시는군요.
그 자식은 아직 살아있을 거야.
탱고더. 아, 옛날 버릇이. 적사살 좋아.
기억은 아직 살아있을 거야.
현명한 판단이요.
까맣게
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지. 좋아. 보입하게 성공했어. 계속 몰아붙이자고.
내가 너를 위해 기도할 것이니 넌 반드시 부서진다.
완벽한 한방 시원한걸? 이리 와. 꽉 안아줄게.
적확한 한압이었어.
근육이 신나서 날뛰는 건 더 해치울 거 없어? 난 이제 시작인데.
장지는 그대로 열어두게. 볕이 간만에 따스하니까.
Is it working now? Okay. My mic's been not working for the past while. I really hope it's not been too long. I'll like cut. I'll try and hope this is fine in editing. I just checked now and I saw that it wasn't running. Hopefully that wasn't too long losing audio. I'll add some little note or something if it was too long, or even if it wasn't too long. Apologies for that. But yeah, that'll be all for this time. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. And tomorrow I'll also try doing a live stream, so feel free to join in. Bye.